So I made an entire Roblox game in 1 week. Let me start from the beginning. About a month ago, I was in my Discord server and I remembered an old game that I had tried to make back in 2020. It was called Flash Flood, and the goal was simple: survive the flood. I actually started making a pretty decent looking game for my skills at the time, but not long after I gave up since I was stupid and couldn't code anything. Little did I know that this project would actually be the starting point of my coding career. So I asked my Discord if I should pick it back up and try and finish it. A few people said yes, but in my mind I had already set a goal, and that was to finish this game. So I got to work, and like 2 hours later, I stopped.
2 weeks later.
The day before I was going away for an entire week, I went back to the game and used my ultimate ability to grind for 12 hours. Before this point, I had only rarely made the border for my map, the lobby, a house and a building. There was definitely some work to be done. In these 12 hours, I made the basic gameplay loop, and it was actually fun. I was super motivated, but I knew that the next day I would be going away, so I had to keep on working and get as much done as possible. By the end of the day, a very basic game was complete, and it worked. I was excited to continue working on it, but then I went away for a week.
Oh no!
One thing I've noticed with these types of games is that once you've played around for about 20 minutes, you know every map better than your own parents, and you can predict the exact millisecond that the flood will start to rise. There's a simple fix though: randomize everything, and that's exactly what I did. I randomized the orientation of everything, I randomized the colors of the houses, added random blocks, and you get the point. I randomized the game a little bit. Now, you might be wondering, why did I make this game in only a week? Well, after I arrived back from my week away, I set another goal, and that goal was to finish my game before the end of the summer holidays. 1 week before the end of the summer holidays.
Hell no!
Light work, no reaction.
I can't let this be another summer where I return to school fat and having done nothing else than play video games and ruin my already non-existent sleep schedule. If I'm going back to school fat, I've got to at least have made my own Roblox game. I have 1 week left, a dream, determination, and absolutely zero contact with any humans or showers. I'm ready. I spent this last week breathing in Roblox Studio. I started off by, well, adding a nuke to my game obviously. Like, we all need a nuke in our game, right?
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Then I remade the entire lobby. The first one just felt very contained and trapped. It was very small also, and there wasn't anything to do. So I made it about 3 times bigger, and I added an obby and a lounge where you can go and just sit and look at some of the UGC items I've made. Self-promotion, SMH. I also added leaderboards to my lobby to make the game just a little bit more competitive. I added a streaks leaderboard, a wins leaderboard, and an obby time leaderboard. I added an AFK button for those who just want to sit in the lobby maybe and don't want to lose their streak. And then the shop. We don't talk about the shop. This took me 2 days. 2 whole days. And for the shop, I made some events and effects. The effects were just for your character. There's a bunch of different ones. Some are good and some are okay. And then we have the events. Some of the events, like the bomb rain, was originally just meant to be an admin only thing, but I just turned it into an event because why not? And the nuke was also not meant to be an event, but I felt like it's kind of rare to actually find where you would normally launch the nuke, so I just made it double the price, but you can buy it from the shop. After all this, the game was basically done, but I had to polish it and make a few badge icons and Game Pass icons and dev product icons and just thumbnails for the game. I asked a few of my Discord friends to just join in and get some screenshots with me, but then we just ended up finding a bunch of stupid glitches and bugs, so I had to spend an entire day fixing that. And then that was it.
I can't help but almost celebrate a little bit, wiggle my finger. You know, maybe I even stand up and hit a little boogie with it. Oh, what's that, the SpongeBob? Huh?
So after days and days of working, and just countless tens of hours of, possibly even 100 hours of working on the game, it was finally done. And I've never actually officially released a game before. I've made games for game jams and I've started projects, but I've never actually released a game, so it was something that I've never done and it was really cool. And yeah, if you want to go check it out, the link will be in the description. But now I still have one more goal that I need to fulfill, and that is I want the game to reach 1,000 concurrent users. I appreciate all of you for watching, thank you so much, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Excuse me, what the actual are you doing in my house?